Welcome to Reviews Inside TV, where we break down the latest products so you can make informed decisions before your next purchase. Today we have something that could seriously up your kitchen game. We're talking about the KitchenAid K400 Variable Speed Blender with Tamper, model KSB4028, in a stunning pistachio color. This blender promises a lot, but does it deliver? Let's find out. The KitchenAid K400 blender is built to take on tough ingredients, and we're not just talking about simple fruits. This blender's design boasts a three-part blending system that includes a vortex-creating ribbed jar, an asymmetric blade, and the Intelli-Speed Motor Control. This motor has a pretty smart trick up its sleeve. It can automatically sense the contents inside and adjust the speed to give you the best blend every time. So whether you're throwing in kale or almonds, you won't be struggling to get a smooth finish. And speaking of blending, the K400 is made to help you achieve any texture you want, thanks to its variable speed dial. You can go from smooth to chunky in a matter of seconds, depending on what you're after. Plus, for those of you who prefer a bit of automation, this blender comes with 3 preset programs: Ice Crush, Icy Drink, and Smoothie. Just turn the dial and let the blender do the work. Another feature worth noting is the self-clean cycle. Yes, you heard that right. After all that blending, cleaning can feel like a chore, but with this blender, you just add water and a drop of soap, hit the self-clean cycle, and you're done. No need to disassemble parts or scrub endlessly. It's definitely a time saver. Now, let's talk about real-world usage. In my time with the KitchenAid K400, I decided to test it out with a few different ingredients. First up, kale. If you've ever tried blending kale in a standard blender, you know it can be a nightmare. Not with the K400. It handled the tough greens effortlessly, creating a smooth texture without the usual chunks you'd expect from a less powerful blender. Moving on to nuts, I tossed in a handful of almonds. Again, no problem. The blender blended them down into a creamy texture, perfect for almond butter or adding to smoothies. And that self-clean feature? It worked exactly as advertised, cleaning the jar in less than a minute. That's something I didn't expect to be so satisfying. As for the variable speed dial, it performed as expected. It gave me full control over the texture, which I really appreciated. Whether I wanted a chunkier salsa or a silky-smooth smoothie, I had no trouble achieving the right result. The 3 preset functions were also super helpful, especially when making an icy drink. Everything blended evenly with no struggle. Of course, no product is without its drawbacks. One thing I did notice is that the K400, while powerful, is not the quietest blender out there. When blending hard ingredients, the motor can get pretty loud. It's not unbearable, but if you're used to quieter models, it might take a little getting used to. Another minor issue is the size. This blender is on the larger side, which may take up more space on your counter than you're willing to give up, especially if you have limited kitchen real estate. But these are relatively small trade-offs when you consider its performance. In terms of value for money, the KitchenAid K400 does sit in the mid to high range for blenders. It's definitely not the cheapest option on the market. But if you're after something that combines style with serious performance, it could be worth the investment. It competes well with other high-end blenders, like those from Vitamix and Blendtec, but comes in at a slightly more approachable price. You're paying for the brand, the quality, and the advanced features. However, if you're only looking for a blender to make the occasional smoothie, you might want to consider less expensive options that still get the job done. When compared to other blenders in its price range, the KitchenAid K400 does stand out with its ability to handle a wider range of ingredients, from leafy greens to hard nuts. The presets also make it easier to blend specific items without overthinking settings. In comparison, other brands might offer more horsepower but lack the versatility or smart controls. If you're after a simple, no-fuss blender that does a great job across the board, this one holds up well against others in the same price bracket. As for build quality, this blender feels sturdy. The materials used are premium, and you can tell it's made to last. KitchenAid has a reputation for creating reliable products, and the K400 fits into that mold. The blender jar is thick and feels durable, while the base, although a bit heavy, is solid. While I can't speak to its long-term durability yet, the brand's reputation and the overall build suggest it should hold up well over time. I didn't need to contact customer service during my review process, but I know KitchenAid has a solid reputation for support. If any issues arise, you can expect timely responses and helpful guidance. I haven't heard of any widespread issues with this model, but as with any product, be sure to check for the latest feedback from other users. Now to wrap things up, let's summarize. The KitchenAid K400 Variable Speed Blender with Tamper is a powerful, stylish blender that's capable of handling tough ingredients with ease. Its unique blending system, intuitive controls, and smart features make it a great option for those who blend regularly and demand versatility. Sure, it's a bit loud and it takes up more space than some models, but those are minor drawbacks when you consider the performance it offers. If you're willing to invest in quality and want a blender that's built to last, the KitchenAid K400 is definitely worth considering. If you're already using this blender, or if you're thinking about picking one up, drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next review. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, there's always something new to explore with Reviews Inside TV.